Mrparka here to review another one from Danger After Dark. It's Epitaph. This is a Korean film. I've had this one sitting here a long time. This is actually one of the early releases, but I decided to pop it in because I've been on kind of an Asian streak, 2 Japanese, Thailand, and a Korean one here. This film is actually 3 stories in one. You get kind of like a ghost story, kind of 2 hauntings, and kind of all 3 are kind of haunted related, but they're a little different. I'm not the biggest fan of Asian ghost stories, but this film can be a little confusing at first because it starts off with an older man kind of saying, "I lost my soul that day," and it flashes back, and it starts with his story, kind of him being engaged to someone he never met. He's like working as I guess an intern, I guess you'd say, at a hospital, trying to learn how to be a doctor. And what happened is the person he was supposed to marry had killed themselves. So the body comes in, and he somehow is bonded with this ghost type deal. I don't want to give too much away, but the next story kind of follows a doctor trying to save a young girl. It's all in the same hospital, trying to save this young girl who had a car accident. She was the only survivor, and she's haunted for reasons. And the doctor's trying to figure out why and stop it, of course. And then the last story is probably the most interesting story. It's about there's a serial killer going around picking people off. I don't want to give any more away than that because if I say anything, it will ruin it. There is a pretty decent twist here, and you're not really sure what's going on here. I think it depicts, I guess I'll say schizophrenia well. But the film is slow-moving, kind of on the longer side, 1 hour and 41 minutes. But the ending, if you like the slow burn, kind of 3 stories that intertwine at the end, then check it out. I think it's worth watch. I think it's well constructed, a bit confusing at points, but by the end of the film you know exactly what's going on, and I kind of like that. You are rewarded for staying patient. The acting seems solid from what I could tell. There is a little bit of gore in here, a couple bit of creepy scenery. There aren't really no special features, just some trailers for some other films. But if you kind of like that slow burn, haunting story here, these are a little bit different though because they're not scared to show gore. They'll show the violence. The violence is there. But not a bad movie at all. A good way. I'm not a huge fan of ghost stories, but I enjoyed this one. And like I said, it's not all ghost stories. It's kind of about the past and coming back and stuff like that. And just this terrible hospital, I guess I'd say, that has a lot of bad luck. But thank you very much for watching. I'm Mrparka, and have a good one.